Welcome to the Donald L. Mooney Enterprises Benefit Instructional Video. You would want to log in to the HRIS system utilizing your username and password. Then you would need to go to My Account, My Benefit, Review Select Benefits. Once here, you have two buttons available for you: Start New Enrollment, Life Change Event. Bring your attention to the Life Change Event button. You will utilize this throughout the plan year if you are getting married, divorce, birth of a child, or a change in coverage. You will utilize this button. Today we will be starting a new employee enrollment. The first screen is an acknowledgement of accepting the benefits or waiving. Everyone is required to acknowledge this first paragraph on the form by checking the box. Then you will proceed to the questions below. If you are waiving the medical coverage, you will be required to complete every question on the form. Since we are electing the coverage, we are going to select No. The next box says, the following describes my circumstances. You will say, I am a new hire, and then you will proceed to the bottom of the screen. Type your full name, your social security number, your date of birth, and the date you are completing the form. And then you will submit questionnaire and hit OK. It will now take you to the benefit portal. As you can see, all the tabs across the top denote the benefits that are made available to you. The first tab is the medical tab. It gives you information regarding the medical tab. If you have elected to waive this, you would just check the waive box. Every tab has that button made available. Only on the medical will you have to give a reason. Under the drop box, you will select I am a new hire and hit OK. Since we are not waiving, we will uncheck this box and proceed to the coverage. Your medical benefits are covered through United Healthcare. You have a base plan, a middle plan, and a buy-up plan. Each plan has a magnifying glass next to it that you're able to hit on, and it'll give you a pop-up that will tell you information about this plan. It'll also give you the link for the website. It gives you the plan description. This is the medical base plan. It also is an employee-only coverage. It lets you know what your deductions will be, the schedule, the annual deductible of $6,350 for individual, $12,700 for family. It gives you the out-of-pocket costs and percentages of what it will pay. Down below, under File Name, you will have access to the summary plan descriptions. This information is available on every tab. And let's just say you want to take a look and compare the plans that are available to you. For example, we'll hit the EE under the Compare column, and then we'll scroll down here to the middle plan and select the EE, and then we'll hit the button Compare Selected Options. It'll give you a pop-up. It'll let you know what the premiums are per pay period for that plan. And as you scroll down, it'll give you a side-by-side review of what the annual deductibles are, what the plan co-insurance is, what your out-of-pocket costs are for co-pays, urgent care, and then it'll also give you a description on the prescription co-pays noted. So once you have reviewed that, you now have the option to make your selection. Under the Selected column, you would select the plan in which you choose. As you see, once you make your selections, a blue check box will appear. That lets you know you have completed that tab. Then you may hit continue. Now takes you to the dental tab. Gives you information about the plan at the top of the page. If you choose to not elect the buy-up products for the dental, you may also waive. And then you may also list below, as you see, there's a low and a high plan for the MetLife Dental. You may also hit the magnifying glass and it'll give you a pop-up regarding the plan. You may also do compare selections under this tab as well. Once you have decided what benefits you choose, you may select it and continue. We're going to go with employee and child. Once you have selected, hit continue and it'll take you to the vision. You may waive, you may review, and then you may select and hit continue. Now we are on the FSA tab. The FSA tab is the Flex Spending Account, which is utilized as an annual benefit to offset costs for medical, dental, and vision expenses. You may do this in increments. The maximum allowance for the year is $2,650 if you so choose to elect this coverage. You will be allowed to roll over a limited amount of $500 annually into the new year. So let's say we want to elect the full max benefit. It is going to cost me $110.42 per check for this benefit. We select and continue. The next tab is the Health Savings Account. This benefit is only available to you if you select the higher deductible medical plan. This high deductible medical plan is associated with the Health Savings Account. You may get it on a pre-tax for family if you are adding dependents to the base plan, or you may get it as an individual. For family, the max benefit amount is $6,900 a year based off the IRS, and for individual, it's $3,450 a year. This is an expense that you may roll over from year to year because it is like a savings account. Since we're not electing the high deductible plan, we are waiving this option. Continue. And now we are on the voluntary life accidental death. At the top here, it gives you information regarding the plan. As noted in the highlight, employees are eligible for a guaranteed issue amount of $150,000 and $50,000 for a spouse. If you go beyond that, you will be required to complete the health statement form. As you look at the benefit here, under units, you're able to select in increments of 10,000, see 3 units, 30,000, $7.85. If you go beyond the 150,000, it will give you a notification that you have to complete the health statement form. Until we receive that and it is approved by MetLife, you will though have the guaranteed issue amount of $150,000 and you will see the $39.23 payroll deducted from your payroll. So let's just say we're only going to do the guaranteed issue amount of $150,000 of $39.23 per check, and we select. If you notice, once I selected it for myself, I now have the option to select coverage for a spouse and my dependents. Your dependents have coverage ranging from $1,000 to $10,000. Whether you have 2, 5, or 8 dependents, it will be this one cost, and let's just say the $10,000 of $147 per pay period. Since we have elected a dependent, we will elect the $10,000 for the dependent and continue. We're now on the voluntary short-term disability tab. This is also in increments of $50. So let's say you do 5 units. That gives you $250 a week if you go out for an injury that is non-occupational related. It'll cost you $10.03. Let's say you want a little bit more. $750. Let's say I want to go more and go 20. $950 is the max benefit based off your salary of what you can get weekly in the event that you go out for an illness or injury. So let's just say we're going to do about $450 a week and select. Then continue. Now we are on the 401k. This is pretty much an informational tab for you. You have the option to participate on an elective deferral contribution, and this tab will be the guide to where you will go to the BB&T website to enroll. Once you hit the magnifying glass, it'll give you a pop-up. It'll give you the link to the website where you will go to register to sign up for those benefits. Waiving this option is not an option. You want to select, so it will always be made available to you in the event now or in the future you so choose want to enroll. Continue. And now we are on the employer paid life and accidental death benefit page. This is an employer paid. Mr. Mooney does pay a $10,000 life and accidental death benefit for you, and you may continue. We're now on the Confirm Selections tab. It shows you everything that you have elected towards your benefits, what it is on a payroll deducted amount, and if you look at the full estimated monthly amount, if you divide that by 2, you'll know what it will be per pay period. Now we know we added children to our benefits, so we need to add them. That is what the highlight is here over to the right of the page. You hit the plus button, it'll give you a pop-up, and then you would come to New Contact to add that dependent. If you see here at the top, they can be your emergency contact, your dependent, as well as your beneficiary. You add their name, the relationship. If there's a phone number or contact number, you may enter that information. You must add their social, their date of birth, their gender, the marital status, if they are a full-time student, and if the address is the same, you would check the box. And here in this note field, you may note beneficiary, 100%, and then save. If you notice the dependent is still not attached to the plan, you must hit the plus button, find the dependent, hit the flag, and then you will see them attached to the plan. You must do that for every corresponding benefit that you have included them on. Once you have completed adding your dependents, you now see a lit up option to submit requests. Once you enter your password and accept, you'll receive a pop-up that asks you if you would like to print your confirmation. You can print it, or once it is completed and has been accepted by the benefits team, you would always be able to go to My Account, My Benefits, Review Select Benefits, and all your selected benefits will be noted under this area, My Benefit Selections and Options. Also, if you have chosen to go above the guaranteed issue amount, you may locate the health and statement form under Our Company, Documents, and under HR Documents, the health statement form is available to you. Once you open it, please print it out, complete it in its entirety, and please sign the bottom. MetLife will not accept electronic signatures. All right, I thank you, and this has been the benefit tutorial.